Alright, hopefully you'll be able to see this in the light condition here. Gonna do a little update here on my pond. Got a few more flowers and plants and stuff out here. Put in some of this here monkey grass stuff, whatever it's called. And then some impatiens. Got a purple one here, and got like a reddish orange colored one over here. Put some fiber optic grass right here and right over there on the other side of this rock north off. My little grass, I don't even know the name of it, man. I ain't no landscaper, I don't know all this stuff. But anyway, this little grassy stuff right here that I got up, it's doing great. Starting to sprout out real good. Got my ferns put in the ground finally. Got all my other plants in here. It's growing, doing good. The one there kind of laying over is a give me a minute and I'll tell you. Anyway, I got cattail right out in the middle, two lily pad pots down there. I had another pot down in the ground that's sitting there next to the blue thing, and the fish sucked all the mulch and potting soil out of it or whatever, and I ended up having to line the inside of and their aqua baskets made for ponds. I ended up having to line the inside of them with black nylon string to keep them from pulling all the stuff right the side, and then I put rocks on top of it. Well, I put the smaller little gravel rocks on it, which they pick out, still get in there and pick the stuff out. So I got to put bigger rocks on top like I done on this zebra rush right here in the corner. Got two water hyacinth plants there next to the dock. I started out with two of these water lettuce plants, and it's the two biggest ones there, if you can make out which ones it is. But just in the past 2 weeks, man, them things was like triple flied. I'm talking about big time. Got a kidney Kenna lily plant inside of a pot. It's got about probably, I think, 14 different plant species, what I counted inside this pot. For those that hadn't ever seen it, I'll give you a shot of the lake house. This is the lake house. Got the little dog. We've got Rojo. He's our full-blooded golden retriever. We got him here on the porch. You see, you know, got rocking chairs and whatnot stuff up here. Got a light right here, a little solar light, shines over on the watermill at night. Then up here in this dogwood tree, got a solar light that shines over on the waterfall. So anyway, I've got new plants down each side of the waterfall. Don't ask me what they are, I can't tell you. Like I said, I ain't no big plant guy. You know, I know what an annual and a perennial is, and I always try to get the perennial, something's gonna come back every year, because I don't like wasting my time digging a hole and putting a plant in the ground and then it's gonna die and not come back, you know. But anyway, got a cypress something right here. It grows up to about 5 feet tall. Water level on it is like 6 to 8 inches deep. I think I'm like 6 inches, or maybe close to 8 inches deep on it right now. This right here is a Cypress Palm. And this, I had 3 of them whenever I put it in the ground, I don't know, 3 months ago. There was only like 3 little limbs, and now it's got, you know, golly, I don't know, 10, 12, 13 of them or so. This is a pink Kenna lily. Puts out pretty pink blooms on it. And more cattails. And when I bought the cattails, I started out with 2 in the little bitty, tiny little 4-inch pot. And 3 months later, they're just multiplying like crazy. So I had to separate them, put 2 out in the middle of the pond. And then over here on this side here, you see this one is just growing straight out of the side of the pot. It's just like a root started growing out of the pot. It started growing up. We got a cattail, or no, excuse me, a horsetail, kind of like a cane pole looking plant. Then this is a miniature cypress, just like the one that's over here next to the dock, grows 5 foot tall. So that one's only like 2 foot. It's kind of, you know, it might get a few more inches higher. But anyways, we've got a bunch of the little water lettuce miniature, you know, little babies here that's just kind of sprouted out and popped up everywhere. I got to do something better with that. I got fishing line that's running. It's tied down to a rock, wrapped around the rock, then it runs over across the way on the other side of the dock near the waterfall to kind of keep my plants from getting sucked over into the skimmer. Got a Helix pond skimmer tucked down underneath the flat rock right here. Got my water mill that me and my dad built whenever he was sick with cancer in 2004. Got it turning pretty good, slow, you know, looking good. The wheel's made out of western red cedar. The water mill is made out of tongue and groove pine with just little batting strips on each crack, cedar shaped shingles. And then I've got a white marble stone right here, and this is where I always feed my fish at, right over in the corner here near the dock, no zebra rush. Piece of driftwood. It's got some kind of plant stuff growing out of it. And that was when I got this driftwood from my dad's house, when I went and got the water mill a couple years ago or so. That was already growing out of the driftwood. So we got more of it. We got it on the bottom sides of the waterfall down here and over on that side, and I planted a few little pieces of it over here. You just stick it in the ground. You can break it off, stick it in the ground, and it's going to root. Another fern. Some more of this miniature, I can't remember what the name of that grass stuff there is. But anyways, right here got the door, goes into the water mill. Give you a little quick look at that. Got all my carbon in here, bags of carbon. That's got the 3-foot 75 watt UV light running on 2-inch PVC all the way to the pump and filter, or waterfall and filter. That's the shaft that turns the water wheel, which it's just a water pump in there, about 700 gallons an hour. This hose right here, I've got to reroute it. The other hose I got, that original hose, wasn't working just right, so I had to run this around. I got to run it all through the floor, concrete floor in the water mill. Run it out of the top of the trough up here, just like the other one there is. And but this stuff right here, I stuck some moss. I pulled moss up off my back sidewalk, laid it down in here. Put like probably 3 or 4 little bitty stems of this stuff here I was talking about off the driftwood and beside the waterfall. Stuck it down in there, and it just, I mean, it grows like crazy. My most prized possession of all is my dad's lace leaf Japanese maple tree. People that had bought my dad's house last November went over and asked them if I could purchase the tree. Hello, Rojo. You want to be in the video too, huh? So anyways, I went over and asked them if I could buy the tree from them. The guy was super, super nice. Told me that I could have the tree if I could get it up. And I brought it home. Kind of moved it into springtime after it done started blooming. So keep your fingers there crossed for me. Dad's been dead for over 13 years, and this right here is like a part of him. Between this and my water mill that me and him built, this is a part of him out here at my pond. Every time I come out here, there's not a second goes by I don't think about my daddy. 'Cause my daddy loved ponds, loved koi fish, and you know, I don't know. It just tears me up every time I come out. I call it my little prayer garden, you know. Come out here and, you know, talk to God and talk to Daddy, you know. And then right here on my border, I gotta finish it on out from here all the way on around the pond. Get that at Home Depot. When we planted the tree, the root ball was 4 foot diameter, 2 foot thick. But the tractor, whenever we pulled it up in here to set the tree down in the hole, the wheel run over the PVC or plastic stuff and broke it. I got to pull it up and move it up a couple of feet and splice it together and then continue on around with it. But anyway, got another fern down there next to the water mill. My tree, I mean, it's doing good. I mean, I've got some beautiful red, you know, new life coming off on it. You know, it's got little red, you know, just like little, I don't know, little stems, limbs or something coming out of it. But what bothers me is, I don't know, maybe you or somebody or whoever can tell me, but some of the leaves they kind of look like they're dying, and they kind of get like little burnt spots on them. I don't know if you can see this right here or not. See if it'll focus in here. But it's kind of like little burnt spots on it. But I don't know. I just hope and I pray to God that it comes back next year healthy as a horse and does good. Sorry for the focus there. You know, but anyways, that's why I hadn't finished putting my gravel against the border, because I got to pull that out and move it up, and then I can finish my gravel on out. Another one of the little, kind of like pampas grass, but it's miniature something. It's not pampas grass. Got another fern here. Planted this here elephant ear. It's a jumbo elephant ear. Beautiful. It's growing like one big leaf every week, seems like, for the past 3 or 4 weeks since it's been in the ground. But it was little. Carried it in the front seat of my truck whenever I purchased it, you know, 6 weeks ago. It's crazy how much they grow. But anyways, just thought I'd make a video, share some of my plants and stuff with you, since I've added them in. Fish are hiding, kind of hard to see them, but anyway, they're all humped down there on the bottom. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and see if we can get you a little close up to the house over on this side. We call it our lake house, or I call it my lake house anyways. You know, something, I don't know, got little steps on it. You know, you gotta have a way to get down to the dock. You know, go out there and go fishing. I'm gonna get me a little boat, put a little boat out there, and start get me a little boy sitting out there with a little fishing rod. You know, put him out there on the dock fishing and stuff. You know, just, I don't know, just something goofy, just to, you know, neat little looks and stuff. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.